Welcome to Timberwolf TV, where we make lemonade out of lemons, and today brought rain. Who would have guessed? Last night we were sitting at home and my son goes, "Mom, I think it's raining outside." And I said, "I agree. It sounds like it's raining, but I need evidence." And so we looked outside and it was raining and there was thunder and lightning. I couldn't believe it. But that being said, it keeps raining a little bit here and there today. So we were at recess with the first graders and it rained and they about lost their minds. They're just screaming and yelling and so excited. It was hilarious. And I did post about that on Instagram because I was standing there going, I need to post this on Instagram. And then I thought, oh my gosh, I had a 3-day weekend and then I forgot to keep posting. I need to get in the groove. But anyway, check that out. It's really cute. That's super fun. They were just running around screaming, but we enjoyed it. So some big news, updates, things to remember. Monday, picture day. Remember. Try to remember. I have to give you a funny story about picture day. In 3rd grade, my mother forgot about picture day. So I went to school in like a shirt and pigtails, like not what I would have chose if I knew it was picture day. I have not let my mother live that moment down for her entire life. But I'd also like you to know I have forgot my own children's picture day several times. So I'm hoping that Monday I remember. But I will also let you know that even if I do remember, what I might choose for my daughter and what she might choose for picture day are, I guarantee, different. So it is what it is. That's just a little anecdote for you. All right. Also, Lost and Found. Funny thing, our Lost and Found is now a compilation of masks. And like in the lunchroom, kids forget them and we have them out there. So if your kid doesn't come home with one, that's a place that they could be. But the reason I'm telling you this is it's super important to label all of your children's items with their name. So we're going into the season where we wear sweatshirts, and it's also the season where we wear them in the morning and take them off in the afternoon. The odds of them coming home, not great. So put your kid's name in them. Even if you put their teacher in it, that's awesome. We all look to see if we can figure out whose it is so that we can return it to them. A reminder also that sweatshirts and that sort of thing are hanging up on the front gate by kindergarten. There's some things that have been hanging up there for quite a while, so those will be donated, but just check that out for things that you might be missing. And the label thing is super key. If you're smart like me, you name all of your kids with the same first initial, and then you put J. Brooks on everything, and it works for every kid. Just kidding. You don't need to do that, but it's a funny thing that I did realize about all my kids' names. So we can just pass it on down. Another thing, lunch menu. So some of you, I have sent out things that the lunch menu has changed. The deal is that we have 1 week of lunches that we just rotate through the entire month. So that same week is the whole month. And if you had the August calendar, you also have the September calendar. It hasn't changed. All the kids were like waiting, is September going to be different? No, it's not different. But that being said, they're having a hard time getting the food on there, I think, because they have to provide that food for all of the schools. So we kind of get what we get and we don't throw a fit. So when the driver comes and he says, today I have taquitos instead of whatever else it was supposed to be, we say thank you, and then that's when I let you know that it's been changed. So that's kind of the why things are happening. And I'm going to start including this weekend. I'll include that September menu so you can see what it's supposed to be, and then you'll know what I mean when I say there's a change when I send that out. Okay. Okay, this is fun, big, important news. The ice cream social, as you know, is happening Thursday, September 23rd, 5:30 to 7:30. I sent out an RSVP because, and many of you filled that out already. Thank you. We want to know how many people are here because we're going to have popsicles and ice cream sandwiches available for anybody who wants them. And so we want to make sure we have enough. It's going to be a lot. we also need help to run the thing. So we have a Sign Up Genius, just a small commitment. We're asking an hour. There are booths. So originally we had a booth per grade level, just because we kind of wanted to make it manageable for people to find volunteers. And now it's kind of become a whole school volunteer sheet. So there's no really rhyme or reason to a grade level booth anymore, I don't really think. So just sign up for anything. If you think the booth sounds interesting, there's face painting, there's games, there's that sort of thing. You want to be associated with the grade, whatever you want. We'd love your help. Some of you have signed up for that, thank you. And then we need help passing out ice cream. Some of the things you're gonna find when you get there. So we have the fun booths. We're gonna have a lot so that we can not have a lot of long lines. We just get to do the fun thing. We're going to have ice cream. We'll have water available to buy, just $1 a bottle. And then the big thing is we've been trying to brainstorm things to throw at Mrs. Brooks. And what we came up with, which I think is actually gonna be pretty cool, is like that colored chalk. So think the chalk run. I'm gonna wear all white. We're gonna have a white tarp under me, behind me, and we're gonna have a window of time where we're gonna start at 6:30, so it starts at 5:30. At 6:30, we're gonna start where kids can start throwing the chalk at me. So you get a little bag of chalk, and it's $5. And we only have a limited number of bags of chalk. So if you want one, we suggest you get it as soon, just make sure you put it on your list to get, okay? And then there will be lots of pictures of me throughout the night with lots of color, but I think it'll be really fun. So that's what that night looks like. And I will send out the RSVP and the volunteer form again in the blog on Sunday, okay? Geez, I had a lot to say today. But now, because I have it, I'm gonna add Brooks' Words of Wisdom segment. I don't know how often I'm gonna have Brooks' Words of Wisdom, but I'm gonna try to have something every Timberwolf TV. And I know you guys are just gonna just wait for it, because you can't wait for Brooks' Words of Wisdom. So here's Brooks' Words of Wisdom today. I got my hair cut, as you can tell, and I'm really glad I'm showing it to you right now after being in the rain, because rain is really good for curly hair. It's not really good for curly hair, doesn't matter. Here's the point of my story. The lady who cut my hair is like a curl specialist. She was awesome, and she wanted my bangs to be curly. So she made them curly, and she said, come on, they look great, do this, it's hip, it's cute. And I'm like, okay. So you may have noticed that at school on Tuesday and Wednesday, I had curly bangs. I tried it. I hated every minute of it. I looked at myself and I'm like, oh my God, this is awful. But she said it's cute, so I should try it. And the kids are like, you got your hair cut. And one said, you look like a monster. And I agreed with her. Like, it was not, I didn't like it. So here are my words of wisdom. Do what you're comfortable with. I felt so good when I made the decision that I was going to go home and I was going to wash my hair and I was going to do my bangs the way that I like to do my bangs. I might not look hip or perfect, but I am comfortable with how I look and I feel so much better. So do what makes you feel comfortable. Dress the way you want. Be you. Those are my words of wisdom today, because I have to tell you, like, that feeling I had when I was like, you know what? I'm not doing it that way. I'm going to do it the way I like. I felt so much better. So you might be laughing at me right now. That's okay. I hope you laugh at me often. That is the best way to get through life. I laughed at me often. So there you go. Thank you for watching this very lengthy episode of Timberwolf TV, where we make lemonade out of lemons. Have a great weekend.